want to ask you something before we do anything else. The last time you were in a stressful moment, and I mean really in it, not anticipating it, actually inside it, did you have a single second to think before you responded? Most of the women I work with, they just tell me no, they didn't. And that's exactly where I want to start today. And we're going to get to it in just one moment. I'm Marcyline Bailey, therapist, stress management consultant, speaker, and the host of Stress Talk with Marcyline. And I work with professional women and entrepreneurs, most of them over 40, who are accomplished, capable, and still find themselves completely reactive in the moments that matter the most. If that's you, stay with me because today I want to talk to you about one thing, just one. It's a 6-second window that most people never use. So here's something I notice constantly in the women I work with, and honestly, something I've lived myself. We're not struggling because we lack information about stress management. We know about sleep hygiene. We've heard the meditation advice. Some of us have the yoga mat. Some of us have the journaling practice. The gap is not knowledge. The gap is the moment, that split second between something happening, an email, a comment, a request, a look across a table, and our response to it. Because here's what nobody tells you about stress management. Most of the strategies we're taught require us to already be calm enough to use them. Think about that. You're supposed to take a deep breath, but you're already mid-sentence. You're supposed to pause, but the pause requires a presence of mind you can't access because the stress already has you. That is the real problem. And it is not willpower problem. It's a neuroscience problem. When something stressful happens, your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for threat detection, fires before your conscious mind has registered what happened. Before you even process the situation, cortisol is already moving through your body. Your jaw tightens, your shoulders rise, your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for good decisions, measured responses, and access to everything you know, begins to go offline. This entire sequence happens in milliseconds. But here's what I find extraordinary and what I keep coming back to in my work. Between the alarm and the override, there's a window, and it is approximately 6 seconds. And in that window, one deliberate breath is enough to activate your vagus nerve. That's the longest nerve in your body. And it begins to counter the stress response before the stress takes over completely. 6 seconds. That is the distance between reacting and responding, between the version of you that stress has hijacked and the version of you who actually knows what to do. So, here's what I want you to do. Not someday, not when you have a mindfulness practice in place, not when life is calmer. Today. I want you to set for yourself 3 pauses. Just 3. 1, 2, 3. Before you reply to the email that irritates you, before you walk into the conversation you already dread, before you say yes to something your body is saying no to. In each of these moments, stop, 1 breath in slowly, hold it for just a moment, and then release. That is it. That is the practice. It's not glamorous. It's not complicated. It doesn't require a subscription or a retreat or a completely reorganized schedule. What it requires is a decision made in advance that you are worth 6 seconds of your own attention before the world gets your reaction. I want to be honest with you about something. I've been studying what I'm going to call for now a set of 5 things, 5 ideas drawn from 5 different wisdom traditions that I believe together form a complete, sustainable approach to stress relief. Not a hack, not a trend, something with roots. The pause, what I've been talking about today, is the first of those 5 things. I'm not ready to name the whole picture yet, but I have been sharing these ideas one at a time, and I want you close when I do finally bring it all together. It's going to be good, y'all. If today's conversation gave you something useful, subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Tell me where you're going to use your first pause. I read every single comment and I respond. And I will see you for the second thing. It's coming very soon, so watch out for it. Well, that's a wrap. I'm Marcyline Bailey, and as always, take good care.